Welcome to I Believe In. Hello. Hello, welcome people, welcome to my channel. So this is a part 2 of our series on the steps to take to be a healthcare assistant. Now, do not rush, okay? This video is going to take you through a series of processes and things you need to do to get yourself a job in the UK. Now, the last video I made, if you've not seen that video, please just pause this one and go look for the next video. First video is going to be in the description, okay, because I don't know how to put it up there yet, but anyway, so it's going to be in the description. You're going to go and watch that video. That's the very first step. That's the very first point, okay? So don't skip anyone. Watch that video, then you can come back and watch this one. Now, for those of you who have seen the previous one, you're very welcome. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the courses you need to take, where you can find these courses, and also any other additions you can add to your CV to help you be snagged up, okay? So you can snag interviews like bang, da, 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 okay? Now, by the end of this video, I'm going to have a surprise, all right? So that's going to be a bonus. That bonus is something that's lip sealed. Just watch to the end of the video and then you get that surprise. Okay, so if you see me looking down here, I'm looking at my notes. I have like a huge note, okay, because I don't want to miss any points, okay? So we want this video to be structured, we want this video to flow, okay? So I'm going to be looking down at my notes so that I give you guys all the best information, okay? Now, first off, I'm sure you've been seeing jobs adverts, and then you're seeing SVQ and NVQ different. So if you're wondering what's the NVQ and what's the SVQ, so the NVQ is the National Vocational Qualification, and then the SVQ is the Scottish Vocational Qualification. The NVQs are used in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, while in Scotland they use the SVQ. Okay, so basically these are series of courses which you do when you have a vocation, okay? So it's not just for healthcare assistants, okay? Different careers have their own NVQs and SVQs, okay? They have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, okay? So most times you see these ads and you see NVQ level 3 expected or NVQ level 2 expected. This is because these certifications show that you have the prerequisite amount of like hours, and then you have the prerequisite skills to take care of a certain type of job, okay? Now just calm down. I know that a lot of people have been asking, can I get this without, how can I get the NVQ? And I've been seeing some very funny things, people going, oh, you can get an NVQ online for £800, for £1,000 and things like that. And I'm like, first off, the NVQ and the SVQ, you can have online courses, okay? But you're also going to have someone come to your place of work to actually see you do the things that you're expected to be able to do, okay? Now, you can skip NVQ 1 and go straight to NVQ 2, all right? The amount of time you need depends on how high the NVQ is, okay? There's NVQ 3, there's NVQ 4, 5, and all that. So, but right now, when you're in your own home country, I don't expect you to have the NVQs or the SVQs, okay? Even your employers don't expect you to. So don't even bother going to pay money, people promising you that you will have this diploma is equal to an SVQ, or this diploma is equal to an NVQ. Don't fall for that, okay? Just take your time. Those are things that your employer will even pay for you to enroll in. Your employer can even sponsor your NVQs or your SVQs. Yes, so just don't even bother yourself. First off, we all know that the healthcare assistant route doesn't need a lot of experience. Okay, experience is good. If you have the experience, of course they'll grab you, but ideally in an ideal scenario, it's an entry job. Okay, so when you apply for healthcare assistant roles, they are not expecting you to have SVQ3 and NVQ3. Obviously, they'll put it in their ads because they will, if they see the good one, of course, if they see someone who has it, they'll be happy to get the person, okay, just in case someone wants to switch jobs or something like that. But when you're outside your the UK, it's a criteria that can be done without. Okay, so now I'll be wondering, what can you do? Because this route is not just for those who have healthcare qualifications, not just for those who have healthcare qualifications. Okay, you can be a pilot, you can be whatever you want to be and still do this job. It's just the willingness. Come willing, come willing. When you're willing, they'll be happy to take you. Okay, so now there's something called the standards of care in the UK. They have 15 standards of care. Okay, so these are courses which you can do to help you know more about safeguarding, how to take care of patients, person-centered care and things like that. Okay, so you can have your care certificates are very paramount. Okay, you have to have your 15 care certificates. These are online courses. It's very easy. You can do all 15 of them in one day. Yes, if you just put your head to it, you can do all 15 of them in one day. Okay, so it's nothing major. It's just something that's like going to give you an idea. So when you go into the work environment, you already have an idea. So usually these are even things that your employers can use as an induction for you, as a training process for you. Yes, okay. But now, because you want to put your best foot forward, then you just go on ahead and get yourself this care certificate. Okay, there are a lot of online channels where you can have this, like Allison, there's Academy, there's Flexibly. Okay, so I'm going to be linking those in the description. Now a lot of them are free. Although there are some that you have to pay for the certificate. On Allison, you have to pay for the certificate, but on Florence, it's totally free. The certificate is free, the course is free. Okay, so now what are the 15 standards of care? I'm going to take my time to list them, all right, because you might go to a site and then they are not arranged, like you see 15 standards of care. So I'm going to list them out so that you take a pen, take a piece of paper and jot it down, so that you can tick them off to make sure that you have the right courses. Okay, so the first one is understanding your role. That's the first care course. Okay, the second one is your personal development. Oh, meanwhile, don't if you don't see understanding your role and then you couch it in a different language, don't be confused. Okay, it's the same thing. Just listen and take so that you know exactly what it's about. Okay, then we have the duty of care. We have equality and diversity. That's the fourth one. The fifth one is working in a person-centered way. Okay, so yeah, it's easy to know what that's talking about. The next one is communication. Then we have privacy and dignity. We have fluids and nutrition, and then we have awareness of mental health, dementia and learning disability. Then we have safeguarding adults and we have safeguarding children. I'll come to this soon. Then we have basic life support, and then we have health and safety, manual handling, and infection prevention and control. Okay, so I said I was going to come back to safeguarding adults and safeguarding children. If you're looking for a role in adult care, it's very important that you have safeguarding adults. If you're looking for a role in taking care of children, then you have to have safeguarding children. But it doesn't hurt to have every one of it, so that any opportunity that comes, you get it. Okay, now these are the basic courses you need to have, but there are some other courses that you can do that will help you and will help boost your CV. Okay, now I like Allison. Allison is very easy. They have an app. There are a lot of diplomas, nursing diplomas you can get. Okay, now these nursing diplomas are more in-depth. You get to learn more doing a nursing diploma. So when you finish your care certificates, use the time you have to do other online diplomas that will boost your CV. Okay, one is the nursing in patient's care. Yeah, okay, there's nursing in patient care. I don't know, am I calling it right? Anyway, I'll write it down here. It's an online nursing. Anyway, yeah, patient care. Anyway, so that's by the way. All right, so there are other courses. You can do a course on COVID-19 awareness and control. You can do a course on food handling. Yeah, you can do courses like that. Okay, now if you want to even have a better boost, then take your time and go and do an in-depth diploma in dementia care. It's very, very, very important. Do that. You can also take your time and do courses in autism, yeah, to understand autism, so that way you know that if you get a role about autism, you're good to go because you have something that's added, okay, to those certificates. All right, so now I'm going to be telling you different places you can get these. I'm going to put the links, but I just have to mention them. All right, so we have Allison, we have Academy, there's FlexiBee, there's Florence, there's Read, and then there's Train Healthcare. Okay, now another thing that's also very, very good is for you to go to your local Red Cross Society. All right, go to your local Red Cross Society and register with them. They have some certifications that will be an added boost, because now that will show that all your CV is not just online based. Okay, it will show that, okay, you've also put in time to go and have some one-on-one training, okay, to have some physical training, which I think is going to be an added boost to your CV. Okay, so now I'm going to have a different video talking about your CV and how things you can put in your CV to make you get a job faster. Okay, I'm also going to have another video telling you how to fill online forms, especially for the NHS, because the NHS mostly uses online forms. They don't take CVs usually. Okay, so I'm going to have that, but for now, go down to the description and look for any of the links, choose one, pick it, and go and look for these courses. Okay, so by now, let us have a recap of what we talked about today. We've talked about the care certificates and how they are necessary, and I've given you the different care certificates courses, and I've also told you that you need to go and take your time and do some extra bonus courses and diplomas to help make your CV more delectable, more what's the word, appetizing. Appetizing. Okay, so that's going to give you an edge, because everybody has the 15 care certificates, everybody. Okay, but if you take your time and then you go and do some research, and then you're that one person that has one very nice course that other people don't have, obviously you get that interview. Okay, now I'm going to be putting the link down there for you to pick where you would like to do your courses. If you want it free of charge, it's there. If you want it paid, it's there. Okay, but note that the ones that are free of charge, like Florence, you're going to get your certificates one after another. You're not going to get one certificate that says, okay, but on like FlexiBee, it's combined. You get one certificate and they just list it. And then the good thing I like about FlexiBee is that they also list your grade. So like when you're hustling, when you're doing this you see your grade there. So when you see 100 like, oh, that's great. Okay, unfortunately FlexiBee would not give you their course if you're outside the UK. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So if you're in the UK, you can use them. If you have someone in the UK whose address you can use, perfect, because yeah, it's the address basically they want. So if you have someone in the UK who can give you the address, you can do FlexiBee. FlexiBee is very good. It's the portal is user friendly. You pay for it actually, but they have, I think, a 14-day trial or something like that. So yes, also watch out for the next video. And then now let's go to John. So I said I'm going to give you an extra tip. Now what that tip is going to be a link for you to go and apply for a job. Okay, I'm not going to write the link. I'm going to put the link down there, but it's going to be an anonymous link. So just go to the description and look for the link that says what shall we call this link? Obviously it can't be bonus. What shall we call this link? What shall we call this link? Anyway, just look for a link that says Ivy. Yeah, is that too obvious? I don't want people who don't watch the video to this end to get this bonus tip. This tip is for those who actually watch this video to the end. So what do we call it? Animal Farm. Yeah, I'm going to tag that link, Animal Farm. So that link is going to take you somewhere where you can apply for a number of jobs. Okay, yes, and so these jobs are going to be jobs that you can apply for that are going to that you help you get into this cool. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video to this point. If you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, okay? Because I love research, and I'm going to be using my time wisely to bring you guys juicy information. All right, so subscribe to this channel and watch out for the next videos, which will drop in the next couple of days. Okay, so now we've covered the beginning, which is the first video. I'm not telling you what's about. If you know what, you go and watch it. And then now we've covered this video. The next video is going to be telling you about, guess, you find out when you see the video. All right, so subscribe to the channel, put on the notification bell, so when I make that video, you will be informed. So thank you so much. This is Ivy Living. Welcome to my channel. All right, we are just starting out, but I know that I'm just here for the small amount of people that are tuned in. Okay, I'm sending this information to all my friends. All right, so thank you. This is the end of the video. Peace out.